Hey, what's up everybody, Scotty here. This time we're going to do the booster box for Shadows over Innistrad. I'm not sure if you saw my fat pack opening, but you will definitely want to check it out, and you can do that by clicking here, or somewhere here. So, do that. Kind of underestimated that fat pack. Well, let's go ahead, get to this booster box. Wow, I'm pretty psyched now. I mean, I just got home. I'm freaking crazy tired. If you watched my last video, you're like, Scott, what the heck are you talking about? Because I'm kind of delusional right now. The other day I worked 20 hours and my body is just in a state of complete exhaustion. But after opening that last fat pack, and I wasn't even at all looking forward to it, because I'm like, probably going to be just a bunch of crap. But now I'm psyched, because it turned out to be some pretty good stuff in there. So let's get into this. I'm going to go straight to the rares. I'm not even going to do the uncommons. No, I'll skim through the uncommons. Because if you're watching this like 5 years from now and you see an uncommon, you're like, oh, he got something good. And I'm trying to keep these short. Corrupted Graphstone. Goes in the battlefield. Tap. Choose a color of a graveyard. Choose a color of a card in your graveyard. Add 1 mana. Choose a color of a card in your graveyard. Add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. Okay, that's all right, I guess. Some standard play right there. You could use that. Not Forgotten, Gus's Building, Scab, Avacyn's Judgment, deals 2 damage divided as you choose them in any number of target creatures or players. If Avacyn's Judgment Madness was paid, deals X. Okay. So it's kind of like a Rolling Thunder. Solitary Hunter. Yeah, that's like a standard version for a Rolling Thunder. But I think Rolling Thunder is 2 red and X. Yeah, it just hit me. I'm quiet now. I'm very tired. I hope I don't pass out making this. But I want to get this out to you. I am posting this late because thanks to Customs Brain in a Jar. You know how I feel about this if you watched my last video. I love this card. Oh, I love this card. Town Gossip Monger. Hahaha. That's funny. Reminds me of somebody on there. Moving on. Tooth Collector. Very nice card. Well, I mean, just the thought of it. Prize Amalgam. I've actually got this in my pre-release. Sage of the Ancient Lore. Got this in my pre-release. And it's alright. But hey, it's an extra rare, so whatever. It's just kind of pricey. And it doesn't really benefit you if you have just a few number of cards. So the problem with it is it costs 5 mana, and by the time you're able to cast it, you might not even have that many cards in your hand. Considering a green, where green is kind of built on producing mana and such. You usually don't have a lot of cards in your hand. Well, that's the goal. Pick the Brain, very nice. Call the Bloodline. Invocation of the... Oh, did I skip one? Lightning Axe, okay. Invocation of Saint Traft. Enchant creature. Whenever a creature attacks, put an angel token. So 3 mana for this. Very nice. Abyssinian Missionaries. We're going to have to sit down here in a minute. don't think I can do that. Well, maybe I can. Hey, I might. No, not really. Huh? I've got to get me another camera. If I had a camera that I'm saving up for, well, I could get it right now. I just don't want to. I've been too lazy. Make things easier. Asylum Visitor. At the beginning of your upkeep, if that player has no cards in your hands, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in his hand, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Madness. If you discard this, you can play it for its madness cost or put it... Okay. Oh, that's a creature. For some reason I was thinking that enchantment. I'm telling you, I'm really tired. Okay. Not bad. I mean, a 3/1 for 2 mana? Man, some of these cards are just getting real OP. That might have some value. At the beginning, yeah. Because there's some cards in this. I think this is going to get some standard play. Because there's some cards in this set where you can discard your hand. Or, you know, discard some cards to activate some abilities or something. Oh. Ascension in the Ranks, Liliana's Indignation, Woodland Stream, Deathcap Cultivator. This is a good card. Add that black or green your mana pool. Delirium has Death Touch if there's more than one type. That's pretty good. And we got is that I thought that was a red. I was about to say. Convicted Killer. Reminds me of a card from World of Warcraft. The card game. Not Hearthstone. World of Warcraft card game. Make sure you can see this one. Okay. Epideth Golem. Hell Rider of Trostad. Oh, and we got Jace. Oh, we got Jace. Got Jace. Scry 1, then draw a card. Return the target creature to its owner's hand. You get an emblem. Whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell in each turn, counter that spell. Nice. Very, very nice. Man, oh man. Make sure you saw that. Because I'm sitting down now and I'm not really paying attention to the camera. This is definitely going better than Oath. Because I spent a lot of money on Oath. And I didn't get really all that much from it. There's Epiphany of the Drown Yard. Reveal top X plus 1 card. Your library separate them in 2 piles. An opponent chooses 1 in the 2 piles, but 1 in your hand, the other in the graveyard. Uninvited Geist. Wow, we're just now like a third of the way through. Got 1 mythic out of the way. So far, Jace, and I would say, where is it? Brain in the Jar. Maybe the Saint Trapped card. It's pretty nice. Silver Fur Parsion. Whenever a wolf or werewolf card becomes target of an instant or sorcery spell, put a 2/2 creature token on the battlefield. I'm surprised you can't transform this. I'm honestly surprised. You know what would be real cool? It just occurred to me. What would be real cool if Magic started putting like signed, like trying not to skip. Oh, damn, there's a bar. I'll get to it. Just kind of totally gave all that away. Forgotten Creation. This is a pretty good card. Keswick Forge Master, Fork in the Road. Now, say for example, like your land, like this was a land, or just even just this card. It'd be pretty cool if like Magic had some artist just randomly sign these cards and just put them in here. That would be really cool. I don't know why they don't do that. Because there's a lot of artists that I would. This thing's still recording yet. There's a lot of artists that I want to get. It's just they don't come here in the Philippines. So to have an authentic signed card, and I'm not talking about one of those digital signatures. I'm talking about an actual signature. All right, here we go. Nahari's Machinations, Mad Prophet, Wildfield Scarecrow, Markov Dread Knight. It's a cool name. Discard a card. Put 2 counters on this. See, now this mixed with that other card I was talking about, the 3/1. Yeah. Oh yeah. Markov. That is Soren. If you don't know where that name comes from. Soren Markov. Otherwise known as Kane. You might as well just call him Kane. Dude looks just like Kane from Legacy of Kane. Alter Ego? That's new. Alter Ego cannot be countered. I guess I'm going to stand up now. Cannot be countered. You may have Alter Ego enter the battlefield as a copy of any target creatures on the battlefield, except it comes in the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters. That's pretty nice. Copy of any creature. Huh. Green and blue, huh? Well, plus X. At least it's not XX. XX gets expensive. XXX gets really expensive, but there's no such thing. Flameblade Angel. Whenever a source an opponent control deals damage to you or a permanent you control, you may have Flameblade Angel deal 1 damage to that source's controller. Autumnal Gloom. Foil Forest. Very nice. Always save your foil lands. Always save them. They usually sell pretty well. I mean, what I mean by save is just don't treat it as like a normal land, because they're much more rarer than you think. I can't even begin. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Triscade Ecaphobia. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, then each player gains 1 life. Each player with exactly 13 life loses the game, each player loses 1 life. Interesting. I'm pretty sure somebody in tournament is gonna pull that off. They're gonna pull that off. And hey, there's Jace's emblem. Keep that right there. Briarbridge Patrol, yeah, blah blah blah. Descend upon the sinful. I think I've got this in my pre-release. Exile all creatures, Delirium. Put that's alright. It's okay. That's our second mythic. Probably just now halfway through the box. We're probably going to run into like a pack this close together with another mythic. Skeleton Key, that's interesting. Creature has skull. Whenever a creature deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. Fortified Village. I wonder when I would start seeing these. I got a bunch of those in a pre-release. That was the main. That was like the good things about my pre-release is I got some of those lands. Wasn't really the lands that I needed, but I still got them. I was just reading that card. Harness the Storm. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand. You may cast target card with the same name as that spell from your graveyard. Okay, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may cast target card with the same name as that spell from your graveyard. You still pay its additional cost. Well, that's pretty cool. And I keep getting this. I keep getting this in here. It's like the third or fourth time I've gotten that. I mean, I guess it's better to get that than just some land or some uncommon. Inner Struggle. Choke Estuary. When it enters the battlefield, reveal an island or a swamp. If you don't, it comes play tap. There's a foil. A little common. Yeah, I'd say now we just officially passed halfway. Trying to keep this as quick as possible. Seems to be taking forever, or maybe time has just slowed down for me. Behold the Beyond. Man, that is expensive. Discard your hand. Search your library for 3 cards. Put those cards into your hand. I'm going to read the thing right here. There is power in the abyss, in blackness more profound than the darkest dreams. So that's our second mythic. Very pricey. But that again goes good with this. Just keep putting charge counters on it. Anguish Unmaking, definitely standard play. But I like that card. Another rare. Henweir Militia Captain. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 4 or more creatures, transform Henweir Captain. Westville. Its power and toughness equals the number of creatures you control. At the beginning of your end step, put a token into play. So each turn it gets well, at each your own end step it gets stronger. Not bad, 2/2 for that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Definitely pretty good for like a soldier token deck. Man, that pack didn't want to open. Stone Quarry. Burn from Within. That looks really painful. Burn from Within deals X damage to target creature or player. If a creature is dealt damage this way, it loses... Wow! Burn from Within deals X damage to target creature or player. If a creature is dealt damage this way, it loses indestructible until end of turn. If that creature would die, it would exile it instead. I didn't think this was possible. That right there might have some long-term value. Man, that is definitely something new. And, well, new to me. I'm not saying it's completely new. But, I'm pretty sure we're going to start seeing more of stuff like that. Because there's plenty of creatures and spells and all kind of stuff out there that has indestructible. Man, Shadows Innistrad. I'm very impressed with this. Traverse the Uvenwald. I gotta look this card up because I think it's really good. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, and put it in your hand. 1 mana for that. Delirium. Search your library for a creature or land card, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Wow. 1 mana for that. And I'm going to put this over here because that seems pretty OP. You got a foil, open the armory, search your library for an ore or equipment card, put it in your hand. Another tutor type card. Yeah. Whenever you hear about Innistrad, definitely want to jump on board. I kind of wish I didn't buy another booster box of Oath and just got another booster box of Innistrad. Shadows Innistrad. Slayer's Plate. This is a good card. This is a really good card. When a equipped creature dies, if it was human. Oh, never mind. No, I'm sorry. It's not this card. It's a completely different card. Nephalia Moondrakes. I already know this card, but there it is. But it's foil, so when it enters the battlefield, target creature gains flying to end a turn. Exile this from your graveyard. Creatures you control. Yeah. Foil piece of crap. Oops. Sorry. Suspect another myth is coming up. Tenacity. Engulf the Shores. Neglected Heirloom. When a creature transforms, transform this. +3/+3, and first strike. Nice. Transform deck. Transformers. More than meets the eye. Not Forgotten. Make sure you can see this. I'm not paying attention. Murderer's Axe. To the Slaughter. This is a nice card. 3 mana. Target player sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. If it has Delirium, the player sacrifices a creature and planeswalker. This is going in this pile. 3 mana for that. I mean, it's definitely standard. For a few bucks. Always Watching. Ooh. 3 mana. Non-token creatures you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. I think this is a pretty good card. I gotta look that up again, but I think people are. It's interesting. I'm telling you, if I don't get Avacyn in here, I am straight gonna buy her. Because ever since I first saw her, I have just her card is okay. I'm not particularly favored upon it, but I just want it for the art. Man, when you transform her, man, woo! Seasons Past. Wait. Return any number. This is our 3rd mythic. Return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand. Put Seasons Past on the bottom of owner's library. I got this in my pre-release, by the way. And another mythic. Nice. Startled Awakening. Target opponent puts the top 13 cards of his or her library into his graveyard. Pay 5. Put Startled Awakening from the graveyard onto the battlefield transformed. Activate this ability at any time you could cast a sorcery. Okay? Transform. Persistent Nightmare. Okay? Skulk. When he deals damage to a creature or player, when he deals combat damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand. Interesting. Interesting. It's not the best. I mean, 13 cards for 4 mana. There's definitely better cards than that. One you can name is Glimpse of the Unthinkable. I mean, it's just a red and a black and a blue, and that's the top 10 cards. But that's it. That's 13 cards and that other ability, which is pretty good. Hey, this has Skulk though. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. So this has got some potential. That's got some potential. Of course, you just got to get the right combinations. Scourge Wolf, First Strike, Delirium, has Double Strike, pretty much. Nothing special. Just a few cards left. I honestly don't think we're going to get anything else special in here in this. Of course, I said that about Khans of Tarkir. I was going to save my last booster pack and sell it, I don't know, like 10 years later. But I was like, screw it. Ended up opening it, and Soren was in there. Whoops. Oh, got Devil's Playground. Rancid Rats. I think this is a reprint. Yeah, this is a maybe not. Interesting. That card seems like it's been reprinted before. The name seems like it's been reprinted. I think I should have at least one more mythic coming. I think there's 5 mythics to a box. Whoops, not that way. Alright, keep them coming. Whoops. Hope I didn't do that for long. Foreboding Ruins. This is probably the first booster box that I've opened where I did not get that many lands. Rare lands. You know, out of the expansion. Usually that's a large sum of rares that I get. There's the new dual lands. Declaration in Stone. Exile target creature and all other creatures of its controller. Exile target creature and all other creature it controller controls with the same name as that creature. That player investigates each. I think this has some. I think that has some play. It's, some standard play right now because of all the tokens that are going on. Even in Modern. Even in Modern, that is a card you probably would want to have on your sideboard. And I'd have to find one. I need to see exactly what a clue does. Again, give me a break. I'm tired. Get off my balls. And Exorable blah 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 blah. It's a 3/3. If you do Delirium, put a 3/3 ooze token. So it's pretty much 3/3. Possibly, man, it's like the 5th time I got this. Possibly 2 3/3s. Oh, whenever it attacks. That's pretty cool. Man, that is definitely some cool aggro right there. Three packs left, so up for anything. Runaway Carriage, Magnifying Glass, Game Trail. Now the lands are starting to come in. Clue, draw a card. Alright, 2 packs left. At least we got Jace. At least we got Jace. Hey, Cryptolith right. Not bad. Last pack. Huh. Doesn't seem like there was that many mythics. in this box. Welcome to the fold. Gain control of a target creature, toughness 2 or less. If welcome, fold Madness would pay. Instead, gain control of that creature if its toughness is X or less. Geist Blast. And that's it. So let's just go over the rares real quick. Welcome to the Fold, Game Trail, Blob, Ruins, Devil's Playground, Scourge Wolf, Startled Awake, some mythic. Seasons Past, another mythic. Always Awakening, Neglected Heirloom, Gulf the Shores, Moondrakes, Slayer's Plate, Burn from Within. That's a very powerful card. Definitely for sideboard. Militia Captain, Anguished Awakening, Behold, The Beyond. That's probably the other mythic I was looking for. Choked Estuary, Fortified Village. Looks like I got almost all of them. Descend Upon the Fallen. Descend Upon the Sinful, I mean. So yeah, that was all the mythics. Okay. Deathcap Cultivator, Epiphany, Silent Visitor, Evocation of Saint Traft, very nice. Sage of the Ancient Lore, Prized, whatever. Avacyn's Judgment, Corrupted Graphstone, Declaration in Stone, To the Slaughter, Traverse the Uvenwald, Brain in the Jar, and Jace. Not bad. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'm about to pass out.